What's up,
Hey
guys?
guys!
It's been a while since we posted a Rangers video.
Yeah.
But we're a little late to the party on this. But obviously, everybody probably knows the Rangers have found a head coach. Gerald Gallant is going to be stepping in behind the bench here after David Quinn. So people are probably wondering who is Gerald Gallant. I wasn't too familiar with him either. I had to do some research on him. I had known. The main one thing that everybody knows is that he took the Knights to the Stanley Cup final their first year as a team, only to lose. So, that's pretty impressive to take a team who was really built off of like nobody to the Stanley Cup final their first inaugural year. So, did I say that right? Inaugural year.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't say that word.
No, it was very good.
So,
yeah, they were the mismatched team, and he did it.
Yeah, he took them there. And, like I said, he's 57 years old. He just brought Canada to a gold medal a couple of weeks ago for the World Champions. So he can coach. He has coached for Columbus, Florida, and the Knights, obviously. So he has experience. 541 games behind the bench. 270 to 216 and 51 is his record. Combined, 18 playoff wins, 15 losses. That record is not too great, but it is a winning record.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, Vegas let him go in 2020, so this is his chance to get something going here for the Rangers.
I was surprised to hear that about the Knights letting him go and Columbus letting him go. Both let him go after winning records, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
But from what I hear, that's just what you do with coaches. There's just a very short shelf life for them.
Yeah.
So it's nothing really against him. It's how they fit with the team and different reasons.
It was unfortunate that not unfortunate. I mean, it is unfortunate, but it's not unfortunate. That he ended up getting the Knights to the Stanley Cup final their first year, because after that the expectation was set so high.
Yeah.
And then they just never kind of got back to that mark. Even though they are in the third round right now of the playoffs. They've been in the playoffs since they've been around. They've only been around for like 4 years. So, right? 4 years?
So
5?
17,
18,
18, 19, 19, 20. Yeah, this is the fourth. Yeah, exactly.
So, like when you set the bar that high, it's kind of what happened with Alain Vigneault for the Rangers when he brought him to the Stanley Cup final his first season coaching. And then it kind of got lower and lower, then to like the conference finals and to the quarterfinals, and it kind of never got back up to that tier. So then we ended up letting him go. Yeah, another couple other things about him. So Jágr, he coached Jágr, the great Jaromír Jágr, when he played in Florida, and Jágr had to say that he could reach, he knows how to grow the young kids, which I thought David Quinn did do a good job of this year. But it's the star players, I think, that were having an issue with David Quinn, like your Panarins and your Zibanejads. So that's what Gerald Gallant's supposed to be good at. He's supposed to be good at getting through to those guys.
Yes, he's a player's coach. Yeah. From what I hear.
Yeah. And another thing about Jágr, and obviously I'm going to quote Jágr. He's the most reliable source. Obviously, he's Jágr. He doesn't mix the lines up too much.
Yes. I've heard that too. That he's very confident in his players, and he will not, he'll keep the fourth line in instead of going back around and just be like, I know you guys can do it. And that confidence in the players really reflects well, which I think is a big difference from David Quinn, in my impression, that David Quinn would bench people if they took their own kind of play and messed it up. He wouldn't allow them to kind of do their thing. So hopefully this will be a difference.
Right. Like we all saw what David Quinn did last year. He was like a chemist over there, mixing this guy with this line, this and that. Sometimes it does work. I can understand if you're down like 6-0, like in a game, like why the hell not mix up your lines here and there. But for the most part, I was pissing off a lot of Rangers fans. You don't want to see the lines mixed up too much. You want those players to build chemistry. And he is not a big fan of doing that. So, like, if he finds a combination that works, he usually sticks with it most of the time, from what I've gathered. And that's pretty much all I got on him so far. Like I said, I didn't know too much about him. 541 games isn't that much. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of games, but it's, there's not Oh, he's won a Jack Adams Award, too. That's the coach for the NHL of the year. He won a Jack Adams, I think, the year he took the Knights to the Stanley Cup, honestly. So he has won a Jack Adams. He's been a finalist, I think, twice. One year he won. And like I said, that's all I really got from 541 games. So we'll have to see. I think he's going to fit in good with the Rangers.
Yeah.
I think he is.
I know a lot of people, I feel like, I heard that people were surprised that the Kraken didn't snatch him up.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's a really nice thing. A lot of coaches would be very happy to have the Rangers because they have a nice young team. They have a good flow.
Yeah.
They were put together well, and maybe David Quinn brought them to this point where it's good. But I think it's going to make a huge difference. The relationships, I feel like that was a huge struggle last year. And, yeah, we'll see what he can do. And also, I heard it was Zibby's last year before he either re-signs a contract or not. So that's going to be kind of in his hands and Drury's hand, right? Is it Drury?
Yeah, Chris Drury.
So their kind of decision.
I can't see Zibanejad going anywhere. I think they're going to pay him the money he wants.
Yeah.
That's a whole other.
That's a whole other thing, but that's just a thing that he's going to have in his hands to decide. And
this is like a coach's wet dream kind of coming into the New York Rangers organization. First round pick, second round pick, all these young guys coming up, developed well. Exceeded expectations, if anything, last season. Didn't make the playoffs, but I think they still exceeded the expectations they were given. I think people were projecting them to finish like second to last.
Yeah.
Maybe dead last. So they definitely, like I said, they did better than what they were projected to. And this is a whole new opportunity for him to come in here. I'm not sure who he's bringing with him as far as his assistant coach and all that. I know the goalie coach will definitely be staying. He's like one of the best goalie coaches in the league. And, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. And another thing I wanted to say is, I don't think, we all know Zibanejad had a really rough year in the beginning of the season. For the first half of the season was not good for Zibanejad. And Quinn kept him in the entire time. This is the kind of coach where this won't fly with him. If you're Zibanejad, you could be Zibanejad or you could be Colt Nord. If you're not playing well, you're not getting ice time. Simple as that. So you really have to... Again, this is all what I've heard. You have to earn your ice time with Gallant. We'll just have to see how, if that's the case or not. We'll have to see. Like I said, I've never watched him coach a game or anything. So.
Also, he was a player too, which I don't know if David Quinn was a big player, but he played I think it was 600 some games. I was noticing that because I saw that too. That's almost the number of games he's played is catching up to the number of games he's coached.
Yeah. I did see something, like in the 600s too. I completely forgot about that. So he is also a player, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm sure David Quinn did play. I don't think David Quinn played professionally. I think he played college hockey because he coached college in Boston.
Right.
So, he does have NHL experience as a player. So
he played for the Red Wings and Tampa Bay Lightnings, which I feel like are good teams.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a while ago, but
I
see people with Red Wings jerseys all the time. So.
Sad people. But alright, guys, I think unless you got anything to add.
No, I just think that this might be a really good fit. I think the Rangers came close last year, and maybe this will be the little push to do it. A good relationship with them. Just real quick thing I was thinking of. I remember when, I forget who it was, they kicked David Quinn out, and someone took the lead. Maybe it was Panarin or Brendan Smith or someone took the lead. And so it was like an awkward relationship. Now they have this players coach who might blend them all together.
Yeah.
This might be the missing link for the team.
I'm hoping so. Like you said, players coach goes a long way. Because let's face it, if your guys who are producing aren't happy, it's going to definitely hinder their performance. Yeah. And I think maybe that's, we all were speculating what was wrong with Zibanejad. Maybe it's COVID overlaps. Maybe he's not this and that. I honestly, now looking back at it, I think his relationship with David Quinn was kind of affecting his play.
Yeah.
And because he didn't really start turning it on until Quinn came out and Knobs came in.
Yeah. And
then that's kind of when Zibanejad's game picked up.
Yep.
So, new coach, new beginning here, new season coming up. Very excited. We'll have to see what goes on with the coach and what the Rangers decide to do on the offseason because, every day we get a little closer. So we'll have to see. I'd like to see the Rangers. That's all for a whole other video. We'll get into the trades and the Seattle Kraken picks and all that stuff as they come. But, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So thanks for checking it out. Let's go Rangers.
Yes, nice to talk hockey again for a minute.
Great to talk hockey again. I can't wait for the season. And, we're going to be doing the Yankee game right after this. So, all right, guys. We'll catch you later. Peace.
Bye.